Can everyone see this?
We can.
All right. So for Inspire Shared Vision, these are the 6 behaviors. So you're looking ahead, you're communicating what you think will help you in the future, what you're capable of accomplishing, and you're talking to others about how to meet this goal, and you're positive about it, you're upbeat about it, and you're speaking with that passion. So the first commitment is envisioning the future. So in envisioning the future, you have reflecting on your past, attending to the present, prospect the future, and express your passion. Reflecting on your past, it's realizing why these beliefs are important to you so that you can see, like you can implement what you've learned in the past and use that now to help you go forward. Attending the present, you're meeting the needs of the groups both now and in the future. So you're continuing to look ahead, but you're also seeing what do you need to do now to meet that goal in the future. And while you're doing that, you're also looking out for new opportunities, and you're looking at the bigger picture and what you're trying to accomplish at the end. And you're doing all of this with passion. You're passionate about it, because if you're not passionate about it, then no one else is going to follow you, because they're not going to feel passionate about it either. So the next one is enlisting others. So the way to enlist others are to appeal to their common ideals by connecting to what's important to them, taking pride in how you're unique, and aligning your dream with people's dream. So you want to connect to what others think is important. So you want to have what you think is important in the vision, as well as what they think is important. Otherwise, they're not going to want to work towards that goal. And then you want to say like why your organization is different than other organizations, because people want to know why what they're doing is going to make a difference. And that is it.
Okay, awesome. Nice job, Charlotte. Go back to that slide on reflecting the past, the prospect, the future. Can you go back to that one?
Yeah.
There we go. Perfect. So Charlotte, and great job on this. When you say reflecting on the past, for you personally, like why is it important to look at the past? And we're talking about the future, but you're saying here to go back to the past.
Yeah, I think it's important because you're really knowing, well, one, what mistakes you made so you can not repeat those and even grow on them, and then also know really why you're doing what you're doing so that you can be passionate about what you're doing.
Yeah. So it sounds to me like you're saying like you got to be grounded almost, right? So be grounded in where you're coming from. You can't know where you're going until you know where you come from in a way.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome. Love that. Team, everybody else out there, is there any one of these phrases here or statements here that stands out to you, and why? And just unmute your phone. Anybody, as you look at these 4 tenets, if you will, of Inspiring Shared Vision, which one of these stands out to you and why?
I think that expressing your passion would stand out, just because if you're not, like Charlotte said, if you're not passionate, then no one else is going to be passionate, and you don't really have a reason to do what you're doing.
That's awesome. That's awesome. What else?
I think reflecting on your past, I find that really interesting, because I feel like in the process of moving forward, we always look at what's happening now and what's going to happen, and not what has happened.
Absolutely. Good point. Yeah. What else?
I think attending to the present is kind of important too, because sometimes like you can get stuck up on like the big picture and thinking about like all these like goals and dreams that you have. But you need to make sure that you're on the right track right now to be able to achieve them, and that you also like you're able to meet the needs of the group to be able to be successful in the now.
Yeah, absolutely. And that really speaks to the group of feeling like as a leader that you're connected to reality too, because there's some leaders that are so visionary, but then they're so disconnected from their people that people don't feel credibility, like they don't feel like it's even attainable, because they don't feel that the leader is aware or even present with them in terms of what's going on now. So it is a delicate balance of being future focused, but also being reality present as well. And that's a tension that we have to navigate as leaders. One of the things that when I work with senior leaders, one of the struggles that they have is that same thing. They're either too far in the future, where people are like, I can't even see what you're seeing, which is great. We need visionary leaders, but we also need leaders who are grounded. And then conversely, the other challenge I deal with, the other group of leaders that I deal with is leaders who they're so focused on the present that they're so busy with the day-to-day fires they're putting out and the focus and the needs of what they need now is that they never prospect the future. They never think about what's happening. So before they know it, they're caught off guard. And any of the two examples there are wrong, right? So it's about, and it's not an easy thing, but it's balancing that. It's saying, okay, how do I focus on the needs of the present of what we need to get done now and make sure people know that I'm aware and I'm present and I'm taking care of those things. And at the same time, how do I make sure that I'm also focusing on the future, because my group that I'm leading assumes or hopes that as their leader, I'm planning for the future. Because if I don't plan for the future, we're going to be blindsided by something. So I need to balance that, and I need to give trust or need to give confidence to my team that I'm balancing those two things. And that means that you don't have to do it all yourself, but it means that you have a team of people around you that can help you to make sure that these things are happening and can also hold you accountable to it.